2K Sports pregame show.
I'm Ernie Johnson, happy to be here alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It is Game 6, folks, and a place in the NBA Finals may be earned by the end of this contest. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, they came out flat in Game 5 and got run off the floor. After that embarrassing showing, they're dead set on avoiding a repeat tonight. They'll be thinking upset here, being just one win away from a trip to the finals. Shaq, how do you keep their focus tonight, knowing this is their best chance to advance?
Three things, Ernie. Number one, keep doing the things that put you up 3-2. Number two, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Number three, don't change things up just because a finals trip is on the line.
I was counting. Those are three.
Yeah, easy to do those three things?
Of course.
Yeah, they do have to have the cutthroat mentality. Yeah, they do. Not like he does. He doesn't have that cutthroat right now.
Not tonight. No,
not tonight.
Not at all.
But if they're aggressive tonight, this is going to be an easy win.
So what are the three things again?
I don't remember.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
City. Pivotal Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. With their hometown fans cheering them on, they'll look to close out this series and complete the upset.
Wow. And the fans will play a role tonight, guys. You can tell that already. I mean, they're determined to help this team close it out. They're treating this game like it's a Game 7, like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, and even though it's technically not a do-or-die situation, they got to treat it that way. I mean, because if you go on the road for Game 7, that is not the inviting scenario you want. So very tough to win a deciding game under those circumstances on the road.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the center. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Outside Curry. Another miss by Curry.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face. Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Green with a screen on Westbrook. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. There's the three, and he gets it to go.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Curry's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. And Roberson kicks to Adams. There's the screen. Outside Westbrook. Dishes it to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game.
Steven Adams.
The first one falls. That one is no good. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Thompson dishes to Green. Launches a 3. Thompson misses. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
And really, they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game. I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
Westbrook, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Pass to Green. Kicks it to Barnes. Drains the three-pointer. Barnes has got his first 3 points of the game.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Roberson the pass to Adams. The dish to Robertson. And Ibaka kicks to Durant. Teardrop shot, and the shot is good. Durant's got 6 points.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Thompson outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that'll tie this game up.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Westbrook drives in, outside for Durant. Releases. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Thompson with the bucket.
His shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Ibaka with the screen on Curry. Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. The 15-footer, good. Ibaka's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Curry, good. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I briefly spoke with Billy Donovan. He said, make no mistake, I consider this a must-win game for us. We need to close out this series here at home or we'll put ourselves in a tough position. Winning a deciding game on the road will be no piece of cake. The rest of this series should be interesting, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And that one's good, Barnes.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Thunder trailing by 6. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Waiters, he's checked in for Roberson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Durant. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound, a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
And it's Spates with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Iguodala, no good.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
Warriors leading by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. That's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Durant with another miss. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised. Didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him.
He trusts you. Every time he passes the ball, when you don't shoot, he screams you, shoot ball. Then next time what? You will shoot. And if you miss, you say, yeah, good shot. You know, and your coaches in the practice talking to your teammates. Man, when Serge is open, give him the ball. He will make that shot.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is, huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Livingston and Thompson are the guards. And it's Spates in at the 5, roaming the paint. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Augustine. Then for the Warriors, Barnes, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And Cantor drops them both. Warriors leading by 7. On the wing, Iguodala. He's covered by Zingler. Spates the pass to Thompson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Westbrook kicks to Zingler. Raiders no luck. Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking a three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Stolen by Waiters. Feeds it to Westbrook. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the game to go. Warriors shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Curry dishes to Barnes. Spates sets a screen. Lets it go with the 3. And the Warriors get it back. Out to Thompson. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Down low. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Spates. Pulls up on the wing. Misses off the right iron. Under trailing by 5. Zingler for 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Zingler's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Ibaka comes in for Nick Collison. And it's Andre Robertson in for Waiters. And the Warriors also making a change. Bogut's checked in. And here is Curry. He's got 6 from deep three-point range. Zingler with the rebound.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Westbrook again, Oklahoma City.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Spates with a screen on Westbrook. Curry, good.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Under trailing by 3. And Robertson kicks to Adams. Pass to Zingler. Westbrook against Curry. Ibaka with the screen on Curry. Just 5 to shoot, and that one's good. That's now 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Screen by Bogut. It's Curry with the drive. Nobody near Barnes. That one's good from the corner. Barnes has got his third basket of the night. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Singler left side. Five on the clock. Out to Ibaka. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Barnes. Following the score by Serge Ibaka. Curry kicks to Thompson. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. The offensive rebound. Here's Spates, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. The Warriors shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe, and he makes the first. Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. Augustine comes in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Bogut. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson, and it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And both free throws good for Spates.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Durant kicks to Ibaka. That's good. Ibaka's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
1:58 left in the first half. Here's Livingston, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Kevin Durant third.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Okay, gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
First one falls for him. Livingston hits both of them.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. It's rebounded by Golden State. Spates has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Barnes passes to Livingston. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Thunder trailing by 5. And Augustine kicks to Ibaka. It's Durant with the drive and a strong finish with 2 hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here is Livingston. Over in the corner, Barnes misses the 3.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 1 in the basket from Augustine.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Andre Robertson. And the Warriors also making a change. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. Thunder trailing by 3. And Augustine kicks to Durant. And the rejection by Iguodala. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. 35 seconds left in the first half. The pass to Waiters. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Durant dishes to Cantor. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Livingston. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. TJ Augustine picks one up. The Warriors have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. Free throw good. Livingston. Livingston hits both of them. And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors ahead. They lead by 7. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, one of those intangibles you always look to.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about the playoff atmosphere? We're going to break down all the first half action for you. Well, for Golden State, this is do or die for them tonight, and they're playing their hearts out. They built a nice lead for themselves, and if they can put together another half like the one they just played, this series may not be ending here in Game 6. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And over to Kenny. Your thoughts on the Thunder?
Well, the perimeter D is just too loose. I mean, there's no excuse for letting the team rain that many threes on you. And at that higher percentage, guys aren't fighting through screens. They're not staying with their shooters. They're not helping out. Just bad basketball on a defensive end. They've got to tighten it up on a high level in the second half.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
And we welcome you back to the Western Conference Finals as we get going again.
Check out the game for Durant. 10 points and 1 assist.
Trailing by 7. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here's Robertson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Just 2 to shoot. And it's Westbrook again missing. Warriors leading by 7. Stolen by Durant. And now here's Durant. The fast break opportunity. Good on the shot. And that's now 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
Green with a screen for Thompson. For the three. Thunder with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
And he gets it to go. That's 12 points for Russell Westbrook.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Thompson outside. The feed now to Green. Out to Thompson for three. And he gets the bucket. Thompson's got 9 points. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
Timeout. Start it.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Westbrook kicks to Durant. He feeds it to Ibaka. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Timeout called the Warriors.
They work hard out there. Go on, show your appreciation for the Thunder Girls.
Warriors leading by 4. Left side Curry. Over to the left wing. Here's Bogut. Green the screen. And there's Bogut on the assist by Curry. Bogut's got his first bucket of the night. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. It's Durant with the drive. Can't get it to go. The Warriors go the other way with it. Thompson from long range. And Roberson pulls it down. Thompson's gone 3 of 10 shooting so far, only 30%. Outside Durant. From the arc. Good. Durant's got 13.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Russell Westbrook is second.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
Now here's Durant. 13 points in the game. Can't hit. Curry with some nice D. Thompson from long range. Again, the miss by Thompson.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Westbrook with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka to tie. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry passes to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Westbrook against Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. Thunder trailing by 3. Roberson dishes to Westbrook. High post shot. Another miss by Westbrook. The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Thompson. Stolen by Durant. Down low. And Ibaka kicks to Adams. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry against Westbrook. Bogut with a screen on Westbrook. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Roberson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Durant for 3. That's good.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that 3-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Westbrook against Curry. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Jumper off the screen. He squares up and sinks it. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Thompson. 12 points for him. Clock at 4. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Durant with it. And Thompson sends it back. No good. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Warriors lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. Warriors leading by 4, setting the floor for the Warriors. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Livingston is out there with Barbosa, and it's Spates in at the center, filling out the middle. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa.
Space. That's his 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
So it's the Thunder now. They trail by 6. And Augustine kicks to Waiters. Gets a very good look and converts.
Fellas, that's been a go-to shot for him today.
Yeah, and they found that sweet spot in the defense. And it's right between the paint and the three-point line. And boy, have they been rock solid.
Thompson from long range. It's hauled in by Collison.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Thompson for 3, and he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 7.
He's been on a tear from the three-point line this game.
And Augustine kicks to Singler. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And stolen by Spates. From deep. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Spates. And it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. He's got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Thank you, Doris. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Augustine passes to Waiters. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Timeout called the Warriors. Knocked loose, stolen by Waiters. 8 feet away, and Thompson sends it back. Augustine dishes to Waiters. No good on the three.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him. They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here is Augustine. Here's Cantor. Cannot hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Singler.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Thompson for the triple. Thunder with the rebound.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Iguodala's running, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
And Augustine kicks to Cantor. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Green, the screen. Thompson passes to Green. Thompson outside. From deep. Can't hit. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Waiters dishes to Augustine. Cantor kicks to Waiters. Deep two from Singler. No good. In and out off the rim.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Thompson for the triple. They get the rebound. Spates over Augustine. Thompson misses. Under trailing by 12. Waiters passes to Augustine. Shoots from 14. Cantor's shot is off.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Thompson with the bucket.
Just tremendous tenacity and toughness out there tonight. In a pivotal Game 6, they came out firing. Big-time victory for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Thompson. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Collison. Durant comes in for Kyle Singler. Roberson, he's checked in for Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Augustine. Here's Thompson, following the score by Oklahoma City. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Got that one up quick. And that's now 18 points for Kevin Durant. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath, you're right. Now, here's Curry. Over in the corner, Green. That's short off the rim. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And that one's good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Beyond the arc. No good. Westbrook with the nice D there. Durant attacking. And the layup falls.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Offensive rebound. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. I think, Greg, they played with a little more, of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Klay Thompson. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
Clutch, 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 Ernie. In a must-win game like this when you're on the road, you got to have a guy that can come through, or you do not have a chance. He was the answer for them when it counted. Big-time game.
And that's a wrap. For Shaq, Kenny the Jet, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more of the NBA Conference Finals as the series continues. Good night, everybody.